Hey everyone. I know for the most part, many of you are using EasyBib to create your Works Cited page, which is great. It's awesome. It's 10 times easier than what I'm going to show you. But I know some people are having some issues with EasyBib, so I'm just going to show you how you can put your sources into a Google document and how to format it correctly. So my hope is that you don't have to do this, but if you ever do, this is kind of a tedious process. So first you need to have however many sources you have. Remember, your goal is 3 to 6. I have a total of 4. I do already have some highlighted to show you where they begin. I need to make sure that they are alphabetized first. So I look at what I have and I just look at the first letter that shows up. Here, obviously, you have a quotation mark, so that doesn't count. So I go to the S, and you just put it in that order, no matter if it's a last name like these two are, or if it's going to be titles of things. Either way, you just alphabetize that way. Do not alphabetize or put them in order of your source 1, source 2, source 3. That doesn't work. One thing that you could do if you'd like to is you can highlight what will go in is the first thing that pops up on your source. So it'll either be author's last name or it's going to be a whole entire long title. Along with that, if you want to make the colors coordinate to the colors that you have in your note card slide, by all means, feel free to do that if that helps. Then, as you go through, you will want to highlight absolutely everything. And the first step is just making sure your line spacing is correct and making sure it is what you want it to be. So format, line spacing. Remember, we're either doing this 1.5 or this double. I always just do double. It just makes it a little bit easier. So I have it all doubled. Now we need to do this thing called a hanging indent, where the first line of each source is going to be staying flush to the left the way it is. But then all of these other lines continuing on down, see where it starts with car and then it's got all this accessed information, that is all going to be indented over. And so how you do that is go to Format, go to this Align and Indent. It's right above the line spacing. And then you're going to scroll all the way down to Indentation Options. Once you click on that, it's going to have the special indent option. What you want to do is just go to Hanging Indent. And that is what you want. That's what's going to shift everything over. And you press Apply, and voila. It is done. It is properly formatted. It's what we want it to be. So make sure that you are doing that as you're going along, and that should make it a lot easier. Hopefully that helps.